All that is beautiful and to be cherished in the Apostolic Carmel is summed up in Mary, Queen of Carmel, who is the patroness of our beloved Apostolic Carmel congregation. O my God, I had so much to tell you that I fear I said nothing. I remained absorbed in silence. I now possessed my God. I now had all, and the whole world was nothing to me, says Mother Veronica, our venerable foundress. We, her daughters, are called to follow her footsteps in order to make the charism of our congregation, that is, God alone suffices, come alive in our day-to-day life. The Apostolic Carmel congregation has Sister Maria Nirmalini AC at its helm as the Superior General. We have 6 provinces. One among them is the Northern Province, which is headed by our Provincial Superior, Sister Maria Rima AC. The Northern Province comprises of 4 states, namely Bihar, Jharkhand, Uttar Pradesh and Madhya Pradesh. We have educational institutions which were originally started for educating the girl child. At present, we cater to the boys as well. Our congregation reaches out to the needy and the underprivileged sections of the society in fulfilling the mission of our Master Jesus. Jesus called his disciples to come and stay with him and to go out to preach the good news, providing them an opportunity to spread his kingdom. Just because an opportunity presents itself and it looks appealing doesn't necessarily mean it is from God. And likewise, just because an open door looks a little uncertain doesn't mean you shouldn't walk through it. The key is knowing how to discern if an opportunity is really an open door from God. A vocation is a call from God to embrace a certain way of life and purpose. God calls us to become the person He created us to be and to do the things He designed us to do. He partners with us as we prayerfully move forward. This process is a spiritual journey in which we will learn new things about ourselves and about our relationship with the Lord. We, the Sisters of Carmel Convent, Bokaro Thermal, present before you the vocation story of our novice, Anamika Tutti.
I am Anamika Tutti from Raja Jamwari, Hazaribagh. I belong to Hazaribagh Diocese. Since my childhood, I was faithful to go to the church. During the preparation of my first Holy Communion, I saw the sisters for the first time. But I did not know anything about the religious life. It was during the catechism classes in the school. Many times, our teachers used to give the examples of sisters and appreciated their works. I was inspired by listening to the good deeds of the sisters. In my heart, strong desire built up to help the poor and the needy. The Lord knew my desire. I got my call from God when I was in class 6 through my parish priest, Father Nelson Mundu. It was in the English class when Father asked me, "Do you want to become a sister?" He said to me that he felt that I have a vocation. It does take a lot of courage to say yes to a vocation, especially in today's culture. But by the same token, people are looking for happiness. And where do they go and seek it? That's the question. And Jesus is saying to us, "Come to me." My immediate response was, "Yes, Father," and I was really happy by accepting the call of God. From that day, I felt God was always there to guide me. I felt strengthened by the Lord, who gave me courage to go and express my desire, and I told my parents about it. One day, Father Nelson came to my house and spoke to my parents about my desire to follow the Lord. My parents agreed with my desire, and I was grateful to God. They respected my desire and never forced to change it. Each time I felt the presence of God while facing the challenges of my life. I was in class 10 when Father Nelson spoke to Sister Albella and Sister Ria, and they came to my home and met my parents. This was my first meeting with the AC sisters. Before joining, I was given a choice by my father to become a sister or a police, and my choice was clear, and that was to be a nun.
The people who truly inspire us in this life are not the people who have taken the easy way out. They are the people who continue to love in spite of everything. Pope Francis says, "The Lord's call is not an intrusion of God in our freedom. It is not a cage or a burden to be borne. On the contrary, it is the loving initiative whereby God encounters us and invites us to be part of a great undertaking."
Finally, I joined the congregation of the Apostolic Carmel, Northern Province, on 26th March 2017 in Hazaribagh, and on 27th March 2017 I was taken to Patna. After my stay there for 3 months, I was sent to Gorakhpur for my aspirancy, where I did my +2. During my 2 years of aspirancy, every day spending 1 hour before the Blessed Sacrament was my strength and joy to live away from my parents, brothers, and sister. After the completion of my +2, I was sent for my candidature to Bhagalpur. In my candidature, I learnt about our foundress Mother Veronica and Mother Mary, Our Lady of Mount Carmel, and the mission of our congregation. That was the first stage of my religious life where I came to know more about the Lord and who He is for me. I feel that God is my strength when I am weak and the support when I am helpless. During my postulancy, I came to know His compassionate love through reading the various inspirational books, and I experienced His unconditional love for me. At the time of my novitiate, I learned about my relationship with the Lord in a deeper way and the knowing of my faith in God. I experienced many blessings from God in return of my sacrificing the joy of the world. And now I feel that God is my everything and He is my source of joy. I really feel happy and proud of myself to be one of the followers of God. At present, I am at Bokaro Thermal Carmel Convent for my apostolic formation. My stay here with the sisters has given me the experience of the community life and the mission of our congregation, through which I feel that I am at the right place in serving the Lord and spreading His kingdom. I have seen, tasted, and savored the goodness of the Lord, and I am preparing myself for my first commitment. So come, join us and taste the Lord and serve Him through our beloved Apostolic Carmel congregation.
The harvest is plentiful, but the laborers are few. The Lord awaits even today for His chosen ones to follow Him. You can be the chosen ones too in answering His call.